Hey, what's going on, guys? It's been a while, man, but I got a good film to talk to you guys about, man. It's called Romper Stomper. It stars Russell Crowe. It's from 1982, an Aussie film. And man, it's been a while since I reviewed an Aussie film. And I might be biased on this review because I'm a big Aussie film fan. I love Australian films, whether it be horror movies, action, whatever, comedies. You know, I'm gonna be a little bit biased, but I'll be honest about what I think about this film. So I had heard about this film through word of mouth, through other YouTube reviews, and the trailer. I saw the trailer, and I saw it on one of the most disturbing movie lists, a lot of those types of lists. And I was like, I finally got around to watching it. So yeah, this movie is about these group of Australian Nazis and these punks, these thugs, whatever you want to call them. All they do, their way of life is basically just terrorizing people, um, stealing shit, destroying crap. They just hate the world. And if you know like the Nazis, then you know how Nazis are. You already know the whole deal with the Nazi culture and all that. But yeah, so this movie, the way it starts off, it is pretty violent. The first thing I'm going to say about this film, it is pretty violent. It's ultra violent. It's one of the most violent films I've seen actually, and it's very extreme at times with the violence, and you might get caught off guard with it. I was a little caught off guard, but I do like that this film is very fast paced, and uh, I like that about it because lately I've been seeing films. I don't know if you guys been watching my older reviews, but a lot of movies that I've been watching have just this slow burn, slow pace feel to it. But this was very different, and I liked it. So pretty much the plot is we have these Nazis and we have these Asians that live in the same town, and the Nazis start messing with these Asian uh, kids or people, and the families of those Asian victims, they find out about what happened, and they want to get retaliation. So it's sort of like a racial war between Asians and these Nazi punks. And that's all I'm going to say about the plot. There's more to the plot than that, but that's part of the plot. So yeah, this movie is very racist. There's a lot of racial tension in here, and I'm pretty sure that in the real world it's like this. Somewhat like what this movie portrays, and I like that. I like that realism. And just the realism of the movie kept me really interested, and I hadn't seen something like that in a while. I really like that. Now I'm gonna talk to you guys about what I didn't like, which is very few things actually. This movie, like the way the movie's filmed, is there's a lot of shaky cam. The camera shakes a lot, especially when we have like these fast paced scenes. So I really hate that. I don't know why people do that. I mean, why can't they just do like steady cam shots? I know you can't. I know like the director and the cameraman can't do that all the time. It's very hard to do that. But this movie, even though it's a good movie, there's a lot of shaky cam, and I got really annoyed with that. But it wasn't enough to like make me stop watching the film. And that's really the only gripe I had. Of course, there are like some dumb decisions made in this film by the Nazi group, and I thought that was funny though. It was one of those stupid, funny decisions that people make in films. But yeah, man. Of course, Russell Crowe is like the leader of like the Nazi gang, and did a good job, man. He did a good job as this badass, this bad boy type character, and yeah, man. I mean, this movie deserves to be watched by everybody, man. If you guys haven't seen this, it's definitely on one of those films to watch before you die. I heard it was on a list called that, and yeah, definitely. This is one of those films you have to watch if you haven't seen it. It's a must buy. If you can find it on Blu-ray, don't even think twice about it. Buy this film, guys. It's very entertaining, and it is disturbing at times, but I think that's the appeal of it, and you might learn something from this film. You might learn something about racial culture, man. And I don't know. I thought it was good and different, and I don't see movies like this anymore. I don't know, man. Definitely a must buy though. If you guys can stream it, watch it like two times if you want, man. It's a good film, and it's actually one of the better Russell Crowe films that I've seen. Um, I haven't seen a lot of his films, but this is definitely one of his best films. And yeah, guys, that's all I pretty much have to say without spoiling the movie. But yeah, smash that subscribe button. We're almost to 100 subscribers, and for everyone that subscribed, I thank you guys. I mean, you guys are helping me out by just subscribing alone. I mean, I appreciate it, and tell your friends, man, about the channel. I will try to find other films to talk to you guys about that are just as good as this, if not better. But yeah, thanks and peace. Peace out.